I just love the game. I just love the game, and I want to make sure I give everything to the game, and because when you do it, it gives you everything back.
Hello everybody, Christian Jack here in Houston for day 10 of the Gold Cup Diary, where we focus in on midfielder Ismaël Koné. Time spent with Ismaël is always a beneficial one, a deep-thinking young man about the game and life with an infectious personality and a great smile. It is also apparent just how young he is into his football journey. He's just turned 23, but he has still only played 33 games where he started and finished the game and played the full 90 minutes. That's a remarkable low number for a player that has played in a Copa America and scored a World Cup and in the top division in France. In fact, his total minutes of professional career so far, less than 8,700. That's around about 96 to 97 total games. So I asked him as he heads into a World Cup year and currently playing here in the Gold Cup for Canada, what he learned watching on the bench and why it is important now for him to get more minutes in France.
I said it before when I was even just starting in my professional career. You grow so much from playing and just being out there.
Right.
You know, when you try to push yourself to the limit, because that's what the game requires, just push yourself to the limit and you just learn stuff. Even when you make a mistake, you see it again. If you watch clips and you be like, okay, this is what I should have done better, I should have done this. And well, I feel like when you're out there, that's when you learn more. And then when you become in that flow state where you're just like playing, you just do stuff without even thinking about it, because that's just what you've been doing for so much, you know, when you're in that rhythm.
Yeah.
So I feel like you learn so much when you're on the pitch.
In today's press conference ahead of the match against El Salvador, I asked Jesse Marsh about the development of Koné.
I've been working with him a lot over the last year about maturity and discipline and understanding what high-level football is. One of the things he said to me is, as I've been encouraging him in this ways, he played with Rabiot at Marseille, and Rabiot said to him, you know, that was the change that I made in my career when I understood that I had to fulfill tactical roles and have discipline in the way I played within the match, is when I really started to establish myself as a professional. And so, you know, we've been really trying to give him structure as to what it looks like to fit into the team in all different scenarios, but also freedom to be himself. I think he's that kind of player. You know, he's a 6'8", but he has the mind of a 10, but the work rate of a 6'8". So, you know, we're continuing to challenge him to really now meet the standard that we know that he should be at and that he can be at.
Of the young Canadians in this squad, it appears that Koné's ceiling may just be the highest, which makes him a crucial member of this team heading into a home World Cup in 2026. I put that to him and why it was so important for him to develop and get more minutes within the next year.
I feel like becoming a complete player is very key for me and very important right now. I'm 23 now. I'm not 19, 20 anymore, so it's really important for me to come into the scene and just have that impact every game, to maintain that stability every game, and to, you know, I'm the type of player that can produce a lot, but just for me it's really important to stay stable and to go just above and not go lower. And I feel like a couple performances, sometimes that's what you can see I go lower, and this is not what I expect for myself,
Fair.
If I'm speaking honestly. So, you know, I take pride in perfecting my craft, like I said, and I take ownership in knowing that, you know, sometimes you can't perform lower than what people expect you to because you put the bar there.
Right.
So I think for me, that's really key, just becoming a complete player, like I said, and reaching another level. And I think when I'm like that, I have a different impact on the team. And, you know, so going into 2026, it's important for me that this Gold Cup and going into this season, or to the next season,
yeah,
I can really achieve that goal.
I love that answer. Well done. And do you think that you need a loan move? Do you think you need another move?
I think I need to go somewhere where I will find answers to my questions. I think that's what's important for me. I think I need to go somewhere where I'm trusted, and that's what's the most important for me. Just a project that they're welcoming me with both arms and just come and express yourself. And I think when I'm in that mindset, in that headspace, then whatever questions I have about my game, about my how can I be more professional, how can I be a better player, a better teammate, then I will be able able to find. So that's really what's key for me.
I love that. You're going to be a star in the World Cup. I know it. And you're going to help Canada in a big game, and you're going to get that, buddy.
Yeah,
I know
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, pal. Appreciate you. Thanks for this.